All right, so it says a circle has a circumference of 1017.36 units, and they want to know what's the radius of the circle. So first off, the formula for the circumference is 2 times pi times your radius. And what they're giving us is they're saying the distance all the way around the edge of the circle is 1017.36. Okay, so 1017.36, that's what you would get when you multiply 2 times pi times the radius number. And we don't know what the radius is. In order to figure out the value of the radius, we're going to divide by 2 times pi. And whatever you do to one side, you have to do it to the other to keep the equation balanced because both sides are the same. Okay? All right. So 2 pi divided by 2 pi is just 1. Or 2 divided by 2 is 1. Pi divided by pi is 1. And remember, these are being multiplied, so it's 1 times 1. So it leaves us with 1 times my radius is equal to 1017.36 divided by 2 pi. If you were to divide this using a calculator, you'd get 1017.36 divided by 2 times pi. You could use 3.14. Okay, so divided by this value right there. So 2 times 3.14 is 6.28. Okay, so that's what we're really dividing by, 1017.36 divided by 6.28. And that's going to give you a final value of 162 units. Okay, so our radius from the center of the circle to the edge is 162 units. All right, so now we're going to look at example 2. You have another circle. This time the circumference is 113.04 units. And they want to know what's the diameter of the circle. So again, we're going to look at our formula for the circumference. Circumference is equal to 2 times pi times the radius number, right? And we know that that's equal to 113.04 because that's what the story tells us. To find the diameter, though, diameter is just 2 times the radius. So like if the radius is going to start from the center of the circle to the edge, diameter goes all the way through. So it's going to be double that. So it's really just 2 times the radius times pi. The commutative property allows us to move pi and radius around, and it's still the same thing, okay? And all of that is still equal to 113.04 units, okay? Now, here's the situation. If we want to find the diameter, which is 2 times the radius, then we want to figure out what is d. That's what we don't know. So the diameter times pi is equal to 113.04. If I divide by pi, and I divide by pi, then I can figure out what the diameter is. Pi divided by pi is equal to itself, and the diameter, we're going to use 3.14 to approximate pi. So the diameter is about equal to 113.04 divided, this is a division sign, it's divided by 3.14, and that is about 36. Now, a word of caution, in Khan Academy, let me just start again. If they don't accept 3.14, they might just want you to use a calculation for pi. So if they give you a calculator in the Khan Academy app with the pi button, then use the pi button. If not, 3.14 will be accepted. When I was looking at it like through the student view, I didn't see it, so that's why I think 3.14 should work. But in case there's anything that's different from what I can see, then that would be what you do. Use the pi button if it's given.